Hey guys, Danny AR10 here with my review of the 3GS. This is my 32 gig 3GS, and this is my wife's old 16 gig 3G. And I've had enough time since I've gotten it to really play around with the new features. Not many new features, but I've used it enough to kind of give a review of the phone itself and if it's worth it, if it's worth the extra money if you already have the 3G. Now, when I first announced the 3GS, in my mind, it wasn't worth it based on what I had heard. I mean, they said about 3 times faster, compass, which I really don't need, and a bigger capacity and support for future faster 3G networks or 4G or 3.5Gs, whatever the case may be, up to 7.2 megabytes per second. The truth is, after using it, you really kind of get an idea that it really is worth it, because the difference in speed is drastic. Not only the smoothness of the way the phone runs, as far as the responsiveness of the applications, the texting is a lot smoother. You don't get any lag when you're pressing the keys. When you turn your phone, I don't even you guys see with the new 3.0, when you turn your 3G to do the landscape texting, it takes a good second to 2 seconds before it, adjusts. It's almost instant on the 3GS. And I'm going to get into it so I can show you guys a lot of the differences and just a quick, walkthrough of the couple extra options like the voice control and the compass. And really I want to show you the differences in the speed as far as the applications and the internet, which to me is drastic. Yeah, the 32 gigabyte was a nice bump, but to me the differences, whether you buy it or you don't, is the speed, and it is a big difference. Let's jump right into it. My wife's 3G is over here on this side. This is my 3GS. So I'm gonna hold them up, and I'm gonna jump right in real quick and show you guys a lot of the applications and how they run. I'm gonna start off first with the game I play a lot now, which is The Sims 3. We both have it on each of our phones, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference in speed. Okay, you ready? This is my wife's 3G on the left. This is the 3GS. I'm gonna head them at the same time. Again, 3GS on top. Up and running, and the bottom one still hasn't even finished loading. You guys can keep counting. Still going. And now, did you guys see that? It's a drastic difference in the speed for applications. That's just one of the few I've tried. I'm trying to on TweetDeck. I'm pretty sure TweetDeck will. Let's try out TweetDeck. Instant. Oh, crashed on me. First time it crashed on me, but you get the idea. It was up and running a lot quicker. Let's try that again. See that? Not as drastic as The Sims, but you get the idea. And let's try. Let's see here. Those are really intensive apps. I think she has Facebook, but Facebook really doesn't take that long. But a lot of you guys have it, so let's try Facebook out. Up and running much quicker on this one, as you guys saw. And let's try out the internet browsing. We're gonna hop into the same website. We're gonna do Mac Rumors on both. Now you guys may be familiar with Mac Rumors. let's do this. And even though this one already had, even though the 3G already had the page loaded, preloaded, because she was on the page, it loaded quicker. This one still finished first, and the sidebars, everything finished quicker. Let's try something that we both haven't gone to. Let's try out something like ESPN. Alright, let's try these at the same time. Oh, just about the same. ESPN actually looks like it's. This is a oh, that's right. This is the mobile website of it. Let's try to go to the regular website. See if it takes much longer. Again, 3GS on the right. The links was pressed at the same exact time. Fully loaded. Just about. This one hasn't even processed the page yet. Completely done already. This one's still processing. Still processing the sidebars. You guys can see that still hasn't finished even loading the graphics. Still processing. Blue bar is still there. You can see that Mac did up pretty too close, I think, so it might come out a little blurry, but you guys can see it's still loading. This one still has the blue bar and it's still loading. I mean, that's, I think, pretty good example right there. Between this and the Sims 3, you guys can see the huge difference in speed. Not only in the processing power of the websites, but the applications. It's just too drastic to notice. I mean, I used it instantly. I noticed the smoothness of it. I want to show you guys the texting. Maybe minimal, but it is something. Let me show you guys. Look how long it takes for them even to come up. Alright, watch this. 3GS over here. Look at the delay. It's about a second or so. But it is there. The texting feels just a lot smoother. And let's jump on some of the new features before we run out of time here. Let's try the voice control. Now, I could put this off to the side because that was just the comparisons, and the voice control so far I've had a little problems with. Maybe it's the fact that it's not recognizing the artist I'm saying, but it does pick up my contacts very easily. But when I want to play a song, let's show you guys. You hold down the home button, play Eminem. It's not playing it. It plays some other random music. And I've had that problem with a lot of the artists. Maybe it's the way I have them labeled in my iTunes, but I'm having a lot of problems with detecting the music playback portion of the voice control. Now, contacts, I mean, I think the contacts have been working a lot easier. Call Anthony.
Calling Anthony. Mobile.
Yeah. And those work perfect. The voices for the actual people themselves on my contact list work perfect. I'm having problems a lot with that. The music. That's another main feature you'll realize. You can skip, you can play back music, you can search by artist, you can search by artist's album. There's a lot of different ways to use it. It might need to be updated. The other big thing they made a big deal about was the compass. I'm not too big a fan. I really have no need for it. It's a nice little gimmick. I mean, it works, but I really have no big need for it. So that's really a quick overview. I really wanted to give my review because it felt like I had already gotten my money's worth out of it, and I really want to share with you guys the big differences in the speeds and the processing power. You guys know about the camera. I put some videos up showing it earlier, but like I said, the camera has the autofocus with the 3 megapixel. You can press where you want to focus and the little square changes. And then you have a little switch tab up here where you can switch to video. And you're off and running. You have a record option. And of course the ability to upload straight to YouTube. And I'm going to cut this short, guys, because I'm running out of time. So I just wanted to say, stay tuned. We got more coming. And please rate, subscribe, and comment. iPhone 3GS 32GB review. Signing out.